The arrival of the task force is invoking strong feelings in people across the city, and many of you have been reaching out to us to let us know what you think. So one viewer wrote to us saying, as a retired Master Chief Petty Officer that has stood security watches around the world, my biggest concerns: what are the rules of engagement for the National Guard? They should be well defined and the public should be knowledgeable of those rules. Another viewer wrote, if our nation has the money to weaponize the military on American soil, then they have the money to invest in the root of crime in our city. We need poverty eradication, mental health support, education reform, justice system transformation, stricter gun laws, access to affordable housing, groceries, clean air, water, environments, good paying jobs, and an overhaul of our corrupt politicians. Do not normalize this. I also have to say there were a few comments that were in support of the National Guard being here too as well. We just don't have a lot of time to show all the comments, but I will open it up to you, Keith. I just want to know your initial thoughts of what some of the viewers have been saying and what they want to know.
I could agree with all of them. I would support the Guard being here now since they are here, but I will say the rules need to be defined. Viewer one said that. The priorities need to be prioritized properly, and the money should have come first before all of these things happen. I'll yield the floor to my colleague.
Well, I agree with what was said about poverty, about mental health. It says the things that we need in this city, but we got to tackle the crime first. We got to get the crime under control, and then it's not just get the crime under control and you can leave and pack up and we've solved the problem, because that's not going to work, because we still have the root problems, which is mental health and poverty and lack of food, the food deserts that we have, all the things, the ilks that we have in this community. But it's the crime that's the main issue right now, and we've got to get that under control.
It's an issue because we did not take care of the ilks.
We touched on that before, but Otis, I want to ask, is a well-defined plan even possible here, or is this going to just kind of be a fluid situation that's ever-changing?
Well, I think it's fluid now. I think a well-defined plan is possible if people are willing to do it and they're willing to cooperate with each other. I just haven't seen that quite yet. And I'll go to another thing that was not said in the viewer feedback, because I've been seeing it on social media. We have to make sure that people feel that they have the right to watch what's going on here. And not be intimidated if they're out there filming what's going on. We have a public right with a camera in a public place to show what's going on and not be intimidated or turned on themselves for doing that. And that, I understand, has happened at least one time.
Okay, I do have to end that there. This was a jam-packed show. Thank you, gentlemen, for being here. You all did amazing on this one. Thank you for watching, and we hope you'll join us next week for ABC24 This Week.